Alright, y'all. Out here on a trail. I found a decent trail to follow today. Done it before my Bronco, but trying it out on my motorcycle. So I kind of know this trail, but I'm gonna be super careful and cautious. So I got all my shit on, traction control and all that. Let's put this in neutral. Put gravel. I'm gonna try it. With ABS off. Traction control, I'm leaving on 1 because I don't have the balls to turn it completely off. Okay with admitting that. I'm gonna go on sport 3, I guess. It is now 3:47. Trying to follow this little red trail, then gonna go over to the blue one. I'm using the Onyx app, Onyx Off-Road. So I should have started my camera sooner, but I didn't. It is what it is. So let's do this. Not sure I should have turned traction control. I didn't turn it completely off. But this morning I also adjusted my suspension because I had never played with that, and just trying to figure out how to do all that stuff. And I'm definitely going to be super careful on this because, like I said before, I don't have any off-road experience. And I'm not crazy. I'll keep my fingers over the brakes. I gotta take a sharp left here, and this is pretty sandy, y'all. I know the sandy part is on this end. There's a couple other spots where it's kind of sandy. I need to go straight here. Keep my right foot over the brake. I'm seated because I don't know. I'm not really used to standing up. I guess I need to start getting used to that shit. My tank bag's kind of in my crotch when I stand up. I don't know. And my foot is way over the brake when I stand up. Feels like it's applying pressure on the back brake. Which is strange because before it seemed like the opposite was happening. But I'm starting to realize the faster I go, this kind of stuff seems like the better it is, maybe. It's the first time I've used gravel mode, which is weird. It's staying in 3rd gear. I did not put this thing in manual. I think this is about a 30-mile trail, close to it. And I have these tank traction bags. And practicing putting pressure on my brake, my right index finger standing a little. There's no clutch on this bike, y'all. It's my brake. My brake is the clutch. Came through here in a Bronco the other day with Jennifer. So far, I don't know about the suspension settings, if it changed it a lot from what it was. Hello. A little bit of gravel, a little bit of sand. Okay. I'm definitely not real comfortable standing in this shit, and I should practice it. Feels like the more gas I give it, the better traction it has, which I guess kind of makes sense, huh? I find myself lifting my right foot up my toes because I'm afraid to just rest it on the back brake. I don't know, maybe I should rest it on the back brake. Hello. I need to get out of the middle, y'all. I'm keeping my right index finger on my front brake, my right foot on my rear brake. I feel like I'm fighting it. That rear brake pad is going to probably disappear today. I'm not pushing it that hard, but I'm leaning my foot on it, just resting it on it. Because my boot just lays on it, and I almost feel like it lays on it too aggressively. I'm in Sport 3 in gravel. I'm hoping there's not many people out here, because that's just what I'm hoping. I need to get out of the center again. Here's the right I gotta make. I'm hearing like a weird whistling noise. Not sure where the hell it's coming from. I'm gonna pull over here and fix my nav. That's my rear brake. That's what that is. That weird rubbing sound. Okay. Take a sip of my water. Not sure what's happening with that thing. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like a big wuss. I'm not standing up much. It just does not feel comfortable. I have to get used to that. He's putting off all kinds of smells and shit. Yeah, I need a shorter windscreen. I think I said this before. This is more hard-packed dirt. I think once we get out to the lake, I've gone about 7 or 8 miles. And then from there to the other side of the trail, where I come in on the other way, is about another 20, I forget, 20 I think, 21 maybe. But again, I'm trying to just get used to the way this bike feels and the different surfaces. I have to admit, I hate sand, but I'm here in Jersey, so I might suck it up and get used to that shit. See, get a little crazy. Try not to get too crazy, James. Slow and steady. It's amazing that a lot of smaller people ride these big bikes and do it very competently. And I'm a big ass dude, and I'm like trying to be all careful in this shit because I don't have any experience out here. I did order me a Tour Tech bigger skid plate for the bottom because I have the stock one. It's pretty small, so I'm looking forward to getting that. I think it comes next weekend or sometime next week. And I believe the part that I just came through is the sandiest section. And here comes a truck blowing dust up, so I'm gonna close my visor. Just because I don't want to breathe in this dust. So this kind of road is kind of nice, to be honest. And I'm not doing anything crazy. Again, I'm trying to be conservative and careful. Just trying to get the feel for different terrain, different surfaces. And I had come out here before in the Bronco, and I was like, I couldn't remember what the surfaces were like. So Jennifer and I came out and did the whole thing the other day, and I was like, okay, I think it'd be a decent road to come out here and practice. Probably do it once or twice a week, maybe. We'll see. We got some folks out here and putting in at the water, looks like. That place was empty the other day. So now, about to hit some pavement, I believe. So I'm gonna stop here and turn my gravel mode off. Get up here in the shade, y'all. The other day when we were in the Bronco, man, the bugs were so bad every time we'd stop. It was terrible. Just stuff happening there. There's a bridge right up here. Go through here slowly, because if anybody's over here, oh, it's all mine. Let me pull right here and get my settings correct. Appears to be some sand. Looks like I'm taking a right here. Need to stay in this. How are you? Yeah. Okay. Kind of remember that spot. I'm sure some people would fly through here. I have no interest in it. Negative. Yeah, I wish your screen was, my windshield was just a little bit lower. So I am probably going to replace that shit, because I don't want to look through it, I want to look over it, especially on this shit. In the winter on the road, okay, yeah, I get it. But out here like I am right now, as long as there's not a lot of sand out here, man, this road's kind of nice. I don't remember it being so much uphill coming this way. At the moment I'm doing a lot of downhill. I will eventually get comfortable on this bike, y'all. Okay, there's a car. I appreciate that, folks. I do indeed. He got over immediately. I should probably put my fog lights on, huh? So yeah, as long as I'm in this rut, I think I'll be okay. See, it's sandy, but most of the sand's in the middle. As long as I'm in the wheel ruts of the vehicles. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn those lights on. I believe they're on. Man, it's a lot of downhill. Here comes a vehicle. Okay then. I did see this on my video that I took the other day, because I watched it last night. Those bumps and shit. There's a bridge. The bridge to where? I'm not sure. I think I gotta go to the left here. This bike just wants to fucking go, y'all. I kind of do too, but I ain't got the cojones for all that, y'all. See, this is sand. Brake control happening, rear and front. Rear seems very light, which I'm okay with. Yeah, I just don't have the balls to haul ass. And because I'm not even comfortable standing up yet, so I ain't trying to get crazy. So this is where I stopped the other day to see how deep this sand was coming through here. This is where the bugs were really bad too. Fucking little deer fly looking things. I'm not sure if that's what they were though. I'm trying to relax on the bike because, you know, naturally I'm new to this off-road shit and I have a tendency to kind of tense up, and I don't really want to do that because I enjoy riding. Even on my bicycle, it took me a while, like on my mountain bike, to figure it all out and get relaxed and understand the way it moves and my body control, my body position. And it's funny because some of the mountain bike techniques they show are similar to off-road ADV riding. You know, you get up off your ass, get up off your seat, you weight the pegs, you know, you move the bike back and forth. So even though I'm seated, I'm trying to use some of those techniques. Careful, no whiskey throttling these. Get away from that shit, bruh. I don't know if I don't see me doing ever any really crazy technical shit. Yeah, this is sandy. But the sand, like I said, is in the middle. And I'm pretty much seated the whole damn rock, but I feel like that's what I'm comfortable with. All right now. Stay with me. Stay with me. Got a little bit sketchy there. And I have these huge pegs, so it shouldn't be a problem standing up. I'm practicing squeezing my front brake while I do the throttle. It is kind of tempering it. Hope there's no cars coming, y'all, because can't see shit around this corner. And I really got to get used to moving the bike, man. Just kind of like manhandling it a bit, you know. Put my weight on the outside, going to the inside, instead of just sitting here like a knot on a log. Because that's what I feel like I'm doing. But again, I'm an off-road greenie. Got sketchy back there a couple times in the deeper sand. I feel like throttle is the way to save that shit. I don't know if that's true. Even this would be probably deep if the sand was distributed across this. See, I need to put the weight on my pegs, get my butt up a little bit. I do think I'll get the hang of it, y'all. One of these days, I'll get the hang of this shit. Just try to keep it upright at the moment. Keep top side, top side. If you know what I mean. This bike is a beast, man. It has so much power and I'm just babying it, you know? But I like that it's gentle and it just kind of pulls. It's not all herky-jerky. Let me move my shit before I get some other crazy. So what I'm trying to do is put my weight back a little bit when I come through that deeper stuff and just kind of pulling my legs in. Oh, I know where I'm at. This is where we do donuts in the Bronco with the trail turn assist up here on the left, I believe. Oh yeah, it's a little fun too. It's a bit fun. Yeah, right there. And then I went to the right in the Bronco the other day because we hadn't been that way before. See, like this section's kind of nice. If I stand up, I don't know, my tank bag's kind of in my way. It feels awkward. And it almost feels like my bars are too close to me this way, so I am going to change those. Can't see shit, so I should probably slow down. Because up here somewhere I gotta turn left. There's also pavement up here somewhere, I believe. Yeah, my rear brake doesn't seem to do anything. I'm a little concerned about it. I don't know, maybe I gotta hammer it. Like hit it real hard, push real hard. Okay. My gosh. I'll stand up because that shit is washboard-like. Through here a pretty good clip. I just need to be careful, not fight this bad boy. I've been trying to come up with a name for my bike, and I'm not sure what to name it. I got lots of ideas, but a lot of shaking happening. I can see why Loctite is necessary. I'm definitely going to need to check my bolts and shit from time to time. I'm trying to stay up here in the middle of the road. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I am at the moment. I turned my music off way back when I got on the trail. I don't need distractions. I don't remember how far I have to go. Yeah, this is rough. So I'm gonna go ahead and stand up. Okay. I can see where this would be, okay, James, you're in the middle where it's the roughest. Why? I don't like the tank bag right there. I might have to do something about that. Here comes a car. Stay to the right, James. I'd be better off not having this tank bag because I could lean on the, I don't know, it's kind of annoying, to be honest. I'm right in the middle where it seems like it's the worst part to be. It's shaking the shit out of my bike, y'all. Yeah, here's some pavement. Somebody stop, take it off gravel again. And we're off. Aside from this tank bag getting all up in my junk when I stand up, I don't know. And I do want to move the risers. I've seen a couple of videos. I think I need to. I was going to do it the other day, but this bolt right here wouldn't come out, and my big Phillips screwdriver just wasn't big enough. And I also realized if I did take them out, the bolts that are in there are too long to put back in there without the risers. And since I didn't buy this bike new, I don't have the stock bolts for the handlebar clamp, so I put them back in and left it for now. This bike is fun though. I can't lie, man. I'm trying to trust it, you know. And I'm trying to I need to get used to keeping my index finger right on my brake lever there, because that's my oh shit claw. That's what I'm gonna call it, my oh shit claw. So I need to go to a slight right. my claw, my oh shit claw, activated there. Alright, gravel, ABS, turn that off, traction control, where we at? We'll leave it on 1, sport, 3. Let me take a swig of my juice. Need to try to stay hydrated, y'all. It's odd because I haven't seen any of those little bugs today. I know the temperature's a little cooler, but it's only been a week since I was out here, and I don't see any of them. But I'm good with that. I sure as hell don't need to see any of them. My old shit claw in position. See, this is, yeah, I think I'm gonna get a shorter windscreen or windshield because I don't love this one at all. Trying to stay on some throttle here. A little bit of sand. Here we go. I think we only have a few miles left, I believe. I was wondering about my big ass pegs hitting that big log there because my pegs are gigantic. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to leave them on, but I might for this area. I'm definitely wondering about the suspension, if it did anything to affect or enhance or make it worse what I did this morning. But I'm noticing even if I try to like start partially squatting up, my weight, I'm so heavy that it does grip. Man, sandy. All right, oh shit handle. Stay with me. There's a lot of sand on this end. I didn't realize that. I knew there was a lot on the other end. My throttle control is really shitty. It's on and off, on and off. I need to be more consistent and smooth with it. I got it in Sport 3, so I guess it's to be expected. Here's where the old furnace, I believe, is. I don't even know, man. I should probably pay attention because I'm like fucking all over the road here. See what I mean? Gets a little squirrely. I feel like throttle solves it, and I've heard some people say that, but I just made a mess of those two corners back there. I'm well aware, y'all, well aware. There comes a vehicle. Looks like they're hauling ass. Hopefully they will share the road with me. And they did indeed, which I appreciate, y'all. Yeah, I gotta get a shorter windscreen because I find myself second guessing what I'm seeing through it. Is it a dip? Because it's kind of like almost like a mirage, little wavy kind of looking, if you know what I mean. So aside from some of the sandy bits, y'all, it's a pretty decent trail. Had a couple little butt pucker moments, BPMs, but the bike seems to be fairly forgiving of my unskilled adventure ass. Oh, I like that. I like that, y'all. I know there's a clearing up here somewhere, like right when you turn into this trail. Oh snap. Bridge. So I think we've passed 3 or 4 bridges today, or went over. See, I notice it when it gets a little squirrely. I'm like, okay, I need to shift my weight to the opposite side. It's just like a mountain bike, but it's a big ass beast. But I don't have to pedal. There's a trade-off there. But I'm also going much faster on this thing than I am on mountain bikes typically. Ooh, a little bit muddy, a little slippery. Just be smooth, bruh. Be smooth. Might call my bike Be Smooth. So I stood up a little. Not a lot, I'll admit. It made me a little nervous. Tank bag gets in my way and my handlebars seem too close to me when I stand up. Need to make those adjustments. Get rid of the risers. I'm going to turn that bar, these things around. I saw Brett Tax, I think his name is Brett Tax, say to do that on these bikes, and I kind of see why. A little bit of mud. Be smooth. Come on, be smooth. Plowing in the bushes. We got logs out up in here. Yeah, careful now, y'all. Better watch out when I get comfortable on this thing. It's gonna be a minute, but one of these days I will get comfortable on it. I think this is the pull-in area. The other day there was tons of mud and shit out in there. And there still is, y'all. Go easy, James. Go easy, bro. Go easy. Elbows up. Face where you're going. Alright. Let's put a pause on this bad boy. Turn that shit off. Let me regroup. Try to figure out what I want to do. So, I want to get off here. I do like these big boots. I know they're not the best protection, because they're, as they say, touring focused. But get over it, y'all. And my 360 still wrote on 1 too, but it did come down some, which I'm okay with. Go ahead and kill that. Bye bye.